Alright, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be smoking Walmart turkey breast, no brine, no injection, and we're going to see how that goes. I think it's going to be just good. I've done this before. A lot of people like want to brine 24 hours, and I think it's way better to do that. But when you're in a crunch and you want food within an hour, which is what we're probably trying to do, is to cook food in an hour. So I'm going to take this out, throw the juice, and then we're going to start seasoning it. It's sweet. So I got everything out of the turkey breast, out of the package. The pit right now is at 275, and I'm using hickory wood just to kind of get the flavor for it. But this is what I'm going to do first, is we're going to take out these two turkey breasts right here. I kind of dried them off just because they were a little bit wet. The straight out of the package, all I did was just trim off the fat that was here. And that's pretty much it. There was just like a really thick fat. Now, I usually use certain things. I use mustard, and certain things I use mayonnaise. I feel like turkey and like chicken, or I use mayonnaise, and like beef and stuff like that I use mustard. So all we're gonna do is just gonna rub this in. Rub the mayonnaise in. Okay, so now on all the seasons that we're gonna use, Meat Church, I'm gonna use Holy VODOO, and then I'm gonna tip it off with Meat Church. And I'm hoping this thing takes about an hour and a half to an hour or 45 minutes to cook. It depends. The pit's been on, so it's pretty warm. So right now I'm just gonna sprinkle it with a little bit of Holy VODOO. I do it pretty heavily in the seasoning just because I wanted to have good color while it's cooking. You know, I want that like really fresh color. So I'm going to do pretty heavy on the Holy VODOO. I feel like Holy VODOO is really good on turkey. That's what it says. We're going to find out. And then I'm just going to throw a little bit of the garlic herb on it. And when I'm doing this, I'm just trying to make sure that there's no spots that don't have seasoning in it. And if they don't, then I'll just probably throw some on there. Okay, now that we're done with that, we're just going to lightly season with garlic and herb. Okay. By Meat Church, and this one is pretty strong, so I would just say just do a little bit lightly. So this one I just kind of will just do a little bit light just to get that little bit of crust on there. All right, so now all we're gonna do is just we're gonna let this sit for about 15 minutes, and then we'll put it in the smoker. All right, so they've been resting about 20 minutes. Not resting, but they've been sitting in their seasoning for about 20 minutes, and this is already at 275. So all I'm going to do is going to get these and throw them in there. And so the goal for this is hopefully once it hits about 160, I'll take it out, because just the residual heat inside of there will probably cook it. So this is nothing, but I'll cook it. Right now I have a pork butt just because I'm trying this out. But I'll probe this after this is done at 175, and I'll probe this, and about 30 minutes or halfway into the cook, I'm going to put butter on it and then let it cook the rest of the way until it hits 160. Okay, so I think we're like maybe 35 minutes in. And so you can see it's kind of developing a crust. It's not too wet. We're just gonna get this butter. And I'll probably put this pretty generously on here. All in here. It's just so that it doesn't stay too dry, and then also that it has a little bit more like moisture in there. So we'll put that back in. Once it hits about 170, then we'll take it. 160, we'll take it out. All right, so while this is resting, I just put it off the pit. They're about 160. I let them rest for about 15 minutes. But I just want to talk about the seasonings. So if you haven't got anything for your dad for Father's Day, if he cooks or he does anything, even if it's ham or turkey or even potato salad or chicken salad, this is something that I would recommend to get your husband or dad for Father's Day. There's so many options to choose from. This is what I choose. This is what I use for almost everything that I cook. Make sure you check out Meat Church and see what they have going on. Okay, so the turkey just came out. Well, it's been out. It's been resting for the last 15 minutes. We're gonna go ahead and slice into it and see how that goes. Start with this fat piece. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm gonna test this out right there. Even though we didn't brine it or injected anything, tons of flavor. If you're ever in a crunch, you can't get brine, you don't have time to inject a turkey. 13 bucks. 13 bucks. 13 bucks. For 30 bucks, I think you can feed a family of 8. Or you can even have left over. You just put it in the fridge, make some turkey sandwiches, or, I mean, this is good, or turkey salad. If you don't already follow me, make sure you follow me. If you don't use Meat Church, make sure you start using it. This will change your life, change your cooking game. People will think you're a rock star, even though you're not, like me. But thank you for watching. If you have any questions or any ideas or anything you guys should shoot next, make sure you check me out. Leave a comment, and see you later.